Maybe because you've been so successful during your time here that when things aren't going perfectly, there are a lot of questions. But you're second in the Premier League, you're in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup, well placed in the Champions League. I think you're second or top scorers in the Premier League. That when you take a step back and look at the bigger picture, that you perhaps would have taken this position now if you were offered it in the summer.
Yes. So always I try to see how is the team developing, and some, you know, that is my feeling. I want to feel that we are getting better. Of course, being close in the top of the league, in the Champions League, if we would take Arsene Leverkusen, would be in the perfect position. Now it's a little bit, will be more difficult, but myself from the beginning, I'm happy, I'm positive. I think the team will do well, and about what the people say, there's no time to training, and everything is judged for immediately. They don't have time, you know, to reflect a little bit in external situation. Lose a game, it looks like a disaster, it's a chaos, and going well, okay, now it's candidates to win everything. And, you know, I think we have to be the managers today in all sports, and basketball, and here, and football, and all the times. Basketball, I'm saying, in Europe, and other competitions, had to be more. It had to be more. Everything is so quick, everything. It looks like when you drop points or result, everything is calm, you know. So, but it's not going to change. We have to. It's our duty to try to do it.
Pep, on Rodri, has he had a setback at all? And
No.
is it the knee that you're kind of holding him back over, or is it other issues?
It was a muscular injury against Brentford in a high tendon muscular hamstring area, and he's a bit more careful. And after what happened previous ones, when he setbacks happen, we want to take more cautious and have no more prevention, but make a step more safe to don't do it again. So it's simple, but it's not step back. So the process, the recovery is doing well, and I start to make a training sessions on the pitch already. So hopefully in a few weeks he can start to be with us. When? My friend is desperate to know when, so I will tell you.
And just on the defensively, in 4 of the 6 years you've won the title, you've had the best defence in the league. Is the message?
Sorry?
In 4 of the 6 seasons you've won the Premier League, you've had the best defence. Is the kind of message that you have to shore up the back line to properly challenge Arsenal this season?
It's not about back line. It's not just the back line. Backline have been good. It's not just about that. But of course, there are individual mistakes, the back four, yeah, sure, but it's not just about that. The reason why we suffered against Fulham was completely opposite. Our aggression in a high pitch, we forgot to do it. We don't do it anymore. And that's why. My theory, like when the ball is close to your box, we are more dangerous. With away, we are safer. And you have to insist. Maybe for the new players, maybe for the reader, maybe because we cannot sustain 95 minutes. Maybe, I don't know. But that's what you have to work.
Pep, just on Rodri again. Because you're being more cautious with the injury, are you waiting until maybe he's fit to start a game or have 2 games in a week?
Do you know what it means? Play without the best player in the world. 2 seasons ago, our main player, when they won the treble, played 70 games during 1.5 years without him. Do you know what we miss? I want him back now, here. But he's suffering, struggling, because when I come back and he's living, but I want to protect him. I want to be sure right now that he's can be injured, yes, but minimize the risk. This is what we want. He wants, I want, and all medical staff, physios want him. So tell me one team what the best player 1.5 years is going there. Tell me. He suffer. So Rodri is another level of the players, another level. Rodri came the last 20 minutes against Fulham, put it in the middle, there, in the middle, and do you know what's the fact? Is make just his presence, don't touch the ball, the next 10 players, safer, better. They play better. Even he doesn't touch the ball, just for the fact he's there. During 1.5 years we didn't have him, for that reason. And we try to you know, because one team, and that's why it happened. There are players that are replaceables, not just how good they play, who create to the other one, you know, because the other one is saying, oh, I have Rodri there. Give it the ball, he's going to lose. He knows when is the space is free to break, the shoot of plays, and the other one is unique. But I don't want to come back, you know, because I want it desperately right now in Madrid or next one, and after 6 more weeks out. No sense. So I want to be sure that, okay, when now come back, have to make a precision. Have to, you know, cannot play 90 minutes, we will come back again. When you have an injured ACL, your body is completely different. You prove it again. That is the only reason why. But I want him, absolutely.
That was the question, really. He started 3 games in a week in September. He started 2 games in 5 days. Is that something that you're looking to do as soon as he's back? You have to think about it,
but it's not a medic, you know, it's not a, I don't know what to say. One person said that guy has to play 32 minutes and 46 seconds that game. Not 47 seconds, 46. I would love to know it, but I don't know. And sometimes you play 3-0 out, but 1-0, 2-1. Rodri is so good there. I wouldn't have been. The decision you have to take always is for many things that honestly you don't know. You don't know. You don't complain today, it's longer than press conference, huh? I hear some rumors you were disappointed the last one. Huh? And I said, it's not my fault, they didn't ask me questions. No? No.
You weren't in a very good mood before, it was just
I wasn't had this season a good mood. I'm more like the 10 years ago against Sunderland, right? You were not there. Where you were? Are you happy now here or no? Good. Of course, you're happy to see me.
Can I ask, those 18 months out, how is Rodri mentally? It must be a lot to take on being out.
What will you do? You're a football player. You are a journalist. During 18 months, you cannot do your job. Tell me, how you feel? You want to write? You want to write? You want inspiration? Your lectors, how good you are, and you cannot do it. How you feel it? I feel it bad.
So it has to be very mentally strong.
Of course, and everyone, yeah, of course it's strong. It has to be strong, and in some moments it's sad, in some moments. I would not be happy if he's not sad. I would not be happy if he's not concerned about that. When I had to be clean, I said, okay, it's the last step. I'm on the verge to come back. Don't make one step, you know, further to make 1,000 steps backwards. So that's what to try to do it. And because the season still is 1,000 million in front of us. You know, ahead of us, you have many nice things to live. It has to be there. It will be there. He has a World Cup there. And next season. As much we recover there will not be for now. Will be for the end of the season, next season. And that is the main thing.
Can I ask, with the running, is it too simple to say if you pass the ball better, you'll run less?
Not just the pass. If you dribble better, you run less, and many aspects. That the spirit has to be there, and always have been there. I would say, always have been there. Otherwise, 18 titles in 9 years will not be possible. We run a lot. The spirit has been extraordinary, but we have built a team. The players that we have signed is for a specific way to play. And when we do it, and we start to do some things, we are more vulnerable. That doesn't mean no win or lose, but vulnerable. You have to try to do it. And I know what I'm completely agree with him. So never is enough for us, you know. You know, always is just money. He commented perfectly. I know how much you spend the money. You know, all the time is that I know that. You know, never is enough for us, and always is for granted. But that is the reality. We have to accept it and live with that, because we have built something unique in this club, in terms of success, in terms of many good things, and being second and lose. And always I learned for the years that you can lose. I'm sorry. The opponents are good, and I saw every single day, every single weekend, and every single game. I know perfectly how the opponents they are, and we can lose. And you cannot win all the time. The Premier League, you cannot do that. And the club has to understand that. I understand the first, so I feel a little bit. When in Newcastle, something I cannot control, they don't allow us to take a result. That make me feel. But when the opponent is better, shake the hands, improve. You know, improve. It's only I think. I'm not thinking I'm perfect or good, or the players are good, I want to win all the time and do incredible things. It's 1-5, 4-5, something will happen. What happened? Read it. Forward, no happen again. This is the only main target. 5, score 7. Why the reason why 1-5? Why? Yeah, we have to do it longer. And when we start to do it, we concede 4, we concede 5, we concede 6. And sometimes football, you are perfect. Leeds was 3-0 halftime, 4-0. You shoot one shot on target, not even once. That is the team where we've been for many years. But after score 2 times in the first action, a mistake, and you're doing that, okay, avoid it. I had to. Always I want the team getting better and grow and better. That is life. It's be better in every aspect in our life, be better step by step. This is what you have to do. You have to do. But sometimes, Man City lose, yeah, and what happened, yeah. This club was in main role for many times. In that position, didn't have a chance to win the Premier League. No, now we have for many years, we are there. Okay, continue as long as possible, we'll see at the end. If the Arsenal win, I will be the first to call Mikael and congratulate him, like he has done in the past. The first. And like, congratulate here Arne Slot last season. So, and do it. That when I want is improve as a team and accepting. But if you understand that you lose a game and everything is, disaster, okay. If you believe is that the sport is in that level, it's fine.
Last one with Paul, please.
Hi, Pep. Just following on from what you're saying to Fred about the World Cup, how serious do you think England's chances are of winning it? England?
A lot. If you see the quality of the manager, a lot. If you see the quality of the players they have, the players that maybe will not go, be selected, the moment they believe it, they can do it. I think Thomas will convince them that they can do it. They're just, in all departments, they are really good. Really good. With Gareth make finals, semi-finals, finals. So they are close. Remember, it was like Spain. It was always there. And the moment they break it and won it, they were to do it. So.
Yeah, but there seems to be that last step, like you say. Just what does it take to kind of bridge that little gap?
I've not been manager for a national team, and these tournaments are so special. It's a short competition. The tournament make tricky. Premier Leagues in long competitions, you have making mistakes. In these competitions, don't wait. Half bad afternoon, you are home. British Airlines come back. So that is I think that is the reality. So, but I know experience because I didn't live as a manager, never there. And but it's actually like Champions League quarterfinals, semi-finals, these kind of tournaments, you have to be so perfect in many aspects. And for me, the most maybe I'm wrong, is create. In that month and a half you are there, the sense of a real team, because everyone is in Aston Villa's, Chelsea's, Arsenal, City's, United's, Liverpool's, and all together 1 month and a half. You are able to create something unique. You are living something special. In that they create inside. And I think that more than the tactics, I think so, and more this kind of things. I think this tournament is really important. Thank you, guys. Let's go. Always a pleasure.